Hello, everybody. Welcome to the 3 for 1 podcast. I'm Val. We got with me Tony and JT. Say what's up.
What up, guys? I'm JT.
All right, what
I'm
up,
Tony.
guys? So this is the 3 for 1 podcast. We're gonna just three friends that just want to talk about current events, stuff that's going on in our lives, stuff like that. Get together once a week and hopefully have a podcast for you guys. Let's do this 3 for 1 podcast.
Yeah.
So,
One.
so what's
Um.
good? What's going on? What are you
So
guys
well,
doing?
first on the agenda, we got the XFL, man. New
Yeah,
thing. Yeah. What are your thoughts on that?
I I honestly I like it. I like how it's like it's giving us more football when the NFL's over, and this is basically the G League, in my opinion, of the NFL. So this is gonna be like we're gonna see a lot of stars coming out of here. Basically, I think is what's going on.
No, yeah, you're right. There. Yeah, sooner or later, some of these guys are gonna end up, going to the NFL for sure. Yeah. For sure. It's gonna be
Oh shit! Alright, sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I'm watching. I'm currently watching an XFL game right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the Renegades. They're smashing LA,
What's the score?
19-9.
19-9. Damn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's gonna start taking off. Like I was watching one of the games and I was looking at the stadium seats and they were pretty filled for being the
Yeah,
for being the LA Galaxy Stadium.
more than the Chargers.
Yeah,
That's
for
for sure.
reals, dog, for reals. Way more than Chargers.
Yep.
Yeah, speaking
Hey,
of
even
Chargers,
even.
what do you think is gonna go on with them?
Shit.
With
I
Philip
think they're
Rivers?
gonna get Brady.
Damn, I don't know. I think Brady might be going to the Raiders, in my opinion.
I
See,
saw. Yeah, I saw this
you you
that the
switched opinions, bro.
Dog.
Who?
You said he was staying with Patriots. Now you
No,
want him
I
to go
did
to
not say that. I
LA
did not
or
say that.
Raiders.
I did not say that.
I don't know.
I did say a few months ago he might be going to the Chargers.
Looks like right. What is it saying? Like March? He's gonna announce it, or that's when
Well,
free
that's when
agency
free
starts.
agency starts, so they're expecting him to announce it then.
Shit.
Uh,
Gonna
Cause
be different.
they just let go of what's his name, Rivers,
Rivers, I heard he's going to Tennessee.
Tennessee.
That's what I'm
Wait,
hearing.
isn't that where Tannehill's at?
Yeah.
Well,
Marcus
he's gonna be
Mariota.
starting, right?
I don't know. I don't know what he's planning to do because he's pretty old. He's with like Tom Brady, I think. Like they're kind of the close ages, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
around that age.
Yeah, I don't know. He he has like a couple years in him still, I think, but I don't know if it's enough for a Super Bowl.
oh shit, dog. Never mind. He almost ran it all the way.
Yeah, but dog, honestly, what do you guys think about Lamello Ball?
Lamello Ball. Um,
Does he go to the draft
Yeah,
the next
this
season?
is his draft year.
Oh damn! Already?
I well, they're saying that he potentially could be number one.
He still is overseas, huh?
Well, he left actually.
He did.
Yeah, because there's a rumor right now that he got like a big contract for like 1 billion or something, something crazy. I think it was like 100 million and a private jet.
A private jet.
Yeah. So that's why like
Nah,
he left the JBL or what was it, the NBL, to what's it called, for he doesn't get hurt and could get that contract.
that's crazy. You think you think he might possibly end up in the same team as his brother?
No, because His their team is actually doing pretty good right now, so they're gonna end up like picking. Oh, I don't know. You never know. Like they could end up trading the people for him, but as of right now, New Orleans is doing pretty good. So they're gonna like not gonna be low on the draft picks. They're gonna be like in the midsection. And Lamello, I
Yeah,
think might be Lamello for sure is going top three,
top three.
but maybe
You
he's going
think
number
so?
one.
It's
I
crazy.
don't. Uh, I don't think he does have a name though, right? From
Yeah,
fucking
Oh,
since
definitely.
high school.
Sure.
You know, he's been in the media every years, at least in the basketball world.
yeah. It's just
Uh,
like his dad like kind of proving everybody wrong. Like he's been out of like their business lately, but
no, yeah, I haven't been hearing shit about his father.
Ever since Lonzo left the Lakers, I haven't heard anything about him.
yeah, it was because like I think he was like too much in their business and like talking about them and shit.
Yeah. What about the other brother? What happened to him?
Jello, huh? Was
Jello, yes.
Leangelo Ball, right? Is that his name?
The
Leangelo?
other, the other Ninja Turtle,
Yeah. Nah, I think it's Leangelo,
and
but
D'Angelo or
he just
D'Angelo.
got he's on the G League of the OKC team, Thunder.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's on
I
the
didn't
G
know
League.
that.
Yeah.
Oh
So
shit,
you might hear about him in the next few years. He might make his way up there and join his brothers and they might triple team it again and fucking win a championship.
that's why. That's low key. I want to see that.
Dude, that would be the
Like,
craziest story.
uh,
These three brothers take three drastically different routes and all make it to the
and,
same team in the NBA and win it together. Oh,
uh,
dude, that would be the greatest story ever. And the dad was just preaching it since the beginning of time. My boys are going to be the best, better than Jordan. And it it's low key, Doug. It's slowly coming true. It's slowly becoming like reality.
No, yeah.
that's
They have a lot of heart in the game, you know?
Yeah, they actually
And
like they were like kind of forced to play basketball, but like they all generally love playing basketball. It's not like a thing like they're forced to play and they're like happen to be good with it. Like they happen to be good with it, but like they love it at the same time.
yeah. Well, they're all
Yeah.
playing since they were young.
Yeah, and like Leangelo, he could have like given up already cuz like he didn't make no summer league teams or nothing like that. He got cut.
the
Um
thing that happened in China. Was it China?
yeah,
Where he got
yeah,
caught stealing
yeah. Yeah, he went in
or
China.
something?
Yeah, he went to China and he got caught stealing some Louis Vuitton glasses, I think it was.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing about that story.
Yeah, and that's like that was his downfall right there.
No, yeah. How tall are they? Lonzo's like 6'5", right? Or 6'6",
Yeah,
somewhere
he's
around there?
pretty tall, 6'6". I think Lamello is like 6'7", 6'8",
Jesus.
Oh, oh,
and they're predicting him to get to 6'9".
damn.
Yeah, dude. He's barely like
Leandro's
he barely turned
right?
18.
He's the youngest one, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
It goes Lonzo, Leangelo, and then Lamello. And then if you count the other one, the stepbrother, Lil Dicky.
no dig.
Yeah, you guys see that from ESPN like a couple years ago? They
Yeah.
fucking Lil Dicky's the little brother that has talent about singing for but not basketball.
But do you know who posts a lot of highlights, a lot of shit about LeBron's son?
Overtime.
And he's barely what? He's barely a freshman.
Yeah, you know who's better than him? Mikey
Who?
Williams.
Mikey Williams?
You know who he is?
Nah, I don't
He's
actually.
he's a freshman right now, and he's possibly probably the best high school basketball player, and he's a
What school does he
freshman.
go to?
He plays in San Diego for a public school called San Ysidro.
Oh, okay.
It's good. It's a
Okay.
crazy, crazy school. It's like right on the border, I guess, of Tijuana. Like literally, like there's like the border wall, and their basketball court's like on it. It's pretty cool. But
Oh
they,
shit. Okay.
yeah, but like he's pretty good, dog. Like he scores like 70 points a game as a freshman,
Fuck.
and he plays with obviously like seniors.
Mhm.
But yeah, like he's pretty got hops. He's tall, obviously. Fucking drills, fucking shots everywhere.
6'1", one
Mikey
seventy
Williams.
five.
Mikey Williams.
Yeah.
Guess so.
Damn.
Hey, so did you guys watch the Oscars?
The
Nah.
Oscars. No, I didn't see it live, but I saw clips, lots of clips of it.
Did you guys see who won Best Picture?
I believe it was Parasite, correct?
Yeah, do you guys know about it?
I do not. I honestly did not even know about this movie.
Tony, you know that?
Uh, I see it everywhere now.
So it's a Korean film.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a Korean film that won, and it's honestly kind of a crazy movie. Like
What
You
is it
watched it?
about? Parasites?
I watched like an explained about it. So like
Oh,
the guy talked about the whole movie. So the movie is like basically this family. They're like super poor, like living in the fucking tunnels of Korea, and and this family's super poor because I guess they try to go into making cakes and muffins and stuff like that, like a little shop, and it
like a
failed.
bakery.
Yeah, and it failed. So they're
Okay.
super poor now, and this kid, the younger son, he's like 20 years old. He makes a fake resume with his degree and stuff on it for this rich family that's looking for a tutor for their daughter. She's like 20 something, like college student, I think. And he goes, gets the job, and starts like falling in love with the daughter. Like the daughter tells the mom, like, no, you can't be in the room while he's teaching me. So the mom's downstairs, like all worried, like what the heck's going on up there, like,
Yeah.
and they're up there kissing and stuff, but like nothing more. And he's low key
Mm.
like falling for her, and he sees like they have a nanny, and I guess she's been there for like since the last family who owned the house. It's a super modern, nice looking house. So it's a rich family that lives there now, and she's a nanny there. And he gets the job there for like a full time teacher for this girl. And he slowly like sneaks his family into that family's like life. Like they all have to act like they don't know each other. And he's like, "Oh, I think I know my like friend or somebody that could help you with this." So he gets his sister. She also makes a fake resume with this stuff, and gets the job for the family with the family, and then the dad, and then the mom. So his whole family's working with them.
What?
Yeah.
Or
So the rich family is like this bad stuff is happening to them because like they're letting anybody in. Like they're like just saying like, oh, okay, like to basically everything. Like they barely met these people, and all these people are getting jobs into their house. They're like staying with them and all that. And yeah, so that all happens, and then one day, the family goes on vacation. They go camping. So they let the all those people stay there, I guess, to protect the house, and they're just all chilling
Oh,
and everything. Yeah, it's pretty crazy, but they're all chilling and everything. And I think the boy goes into the house and he finds like a secret room, like a bunker. He goes down there and they're all looking around and stuff, like the whole family. They go down there looking and they find a man and they're like, "What the? Like what are you doing down here?" And he's like all like freaked out and stuff, doesn't say anything. And then the nanny comes downstairs. She's like, "Oh no, no, you guys found it." And like, that's my husband. He's been staying down there like since the last owners were here. Like we're poor too, like you guys. Or like they don't know they're poor. They're just like she's like we're poor, so that's why he stays down here. I come down here and feed him and stuff. And then I think the girl drops something, and the nanny records a video of them. So the nanny has power over them. So she's like, if you guys say anything, I'm gonna show them a video that you guys were all here too, or something like that. So she has blackmail
uh,
on them.
like blackmailing them.
Yes.
Yeah.
So once that happens, like the nanny and that guy who was staying down there were like start like making fun of the family. Like they're like, hey, you better do this, or like we're gonna show them. Like start like threatening them and stuff. And then finally, the guy he kind of like goes crazy for being down there in the bunker for so many years, and the the young son that first got there with the fake college degree, he goes down there and like something happens, like he tries to fight him or something. Then the guy runs upstairs, like catches a noose on his neck, grabs him. The crazy guy who's in the bunker grabs a big ass rock and just smashes it on the guy's head. Boom. But like he starts bleeding and stuff, but like he doesn't kill him, like crack it open or anything. Then the dad finds him, starts beating up the guy in the bunker. They start bleeding and everything. Um, the dad stabs the guy in the bunker, kills him. Then the nanny starts attacking the dad. The dad kills her too. And oh no, the nanny kills the mom and the daughter, and then the dad.
Oh
Or
shit.
no, yeah, okay. The nanny kills the mom, the daughter, and then the dad kills the nanny. So the dad is the only one
Okay.
alive. So everybody's
At the
dead.
end.
Yeah, everybody's dead except those people. So technically, everybody right now should be dead except the dad. He ends up going trial and stuff because the family comes back. Oh, that's the thing. I missed like the biggest step. Like once they record the video of the people, like once she gets the blackmail, the nanny keeps the video and they go upstairs and like start arguing and stuff. And then the people who own the house call and they're like, "Oh, we're on our way back because like it started raining, so we can't camp." So then they start freaking out and everything, and then that's what causes the like chaos of the killing and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's how they all start fighting and killing each other. So the dad's the only one that survives. So he goes to jail for whatever charge it was, faking his like credentials and all these murders and stuff. But then you see that the kid survives, the guy who faked his degree in the beginning to first get into the house. He
Uh-huh.
survived the head hit with the rock. But you could tell like he's a little bit like out of it. He's like always smiling and shit. And he writes to his dad saying like, I got a plan. I'm gonna go to university and bail you out. Oh wait, no, 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 no. I got that shit confused. The son, no, the son survives the trauma. He gets hit. He goes to jail for all that stuff. The son goes to jail, and he's writing to his dad. His dad is hiding in the bunker now, where because the family never knew about it. The who owns and lives in that house.
Oh, so he's taking the other guy's spot.
Yeah, he basically took the guy's spot. So
So
the family doesn't know he's living
yeah.
down there. And then basically at the end of the movie, the son's like, I'm gonna get you out. I'm gonna go to. I have a plan. I'm gonna go to college, get a job, and get money, and buy the house from them, for you could come and live with me. Because if he comes out, he's gonna go to jail and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
So he has to. The only thing he do is buy the house. But the yeah, dude, that movie was crazy.
It sounds. Yeah, it
But
does.
the nanny died.
Yeah, everybody died except the son and the dad.
So then how is he gonna get food and shit?
I don't know. He's gonna have. It doesn't explain all that, but like,
Uh,
You just gotta
but
watch the film
so it
to
just
like.
ends like that.
yeah, but like the moral of the story is that they had a plan. They've always had plans. Their plan was to always get successful and get them out of poverty. But like that's the moral of the story. Even though all this bad shit happened, like they had a plan to open a bakery, and that shit failed and put them into poverty. So same shit happened. They had a plan. They were gonna stay with this family until they made enough money to get out of poverty. That shit failed. Everybody died. So now they're back in poverty. The dad is still stuck in the bunker. The kid's in jail. They're at the lowest level possible. And at the end of the movie, same fucking shit. The kid goes, "I have a plan. I'm gonna go to university, buy the house, and get you out." So that's basically just showing like he's never gonna change. Like that's just the way of life for them. They're always gonna go and get knocked back down to the bottom.
Uh,
We just need to watch the film then.
yeah,
Yeah, dog.
it sounds like an interesting movie.
It's a Korean film too.
Wait, so are they gonna be speaking Korean and then have it translate like in the movies,
Dude,
or?
I have no idea.
Because I remember I was watching the. I saw the. I tried to watch the trailer, right? But they were just
Mhm.
speaking Korean, and it just had the English translation in the bottom. Like,
The subtitles.
I yeah, I don't know if that's gonna like the whole movie is gonna be like that, or just certain parts.
Yeah.
That's what's kind of like that's what ticks me off a little bit. Like I don't have a problem like reading subtitles or anything, but is the whole
Yeah, you
movie.
just don't. Yeah, because you're gonna just be focused on that and not looking at the whole like picture.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
but that's crazy, and it's the very first film that's foreign, right, to win
The best
best
picture.
picture.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The director took like 4 Oscars home that night. I think.
Oh shoot.
Really?
I seen a picture. I'm not sure if that was his fourth or his fourth that night. But yeah, I seen a picture of him holding like 4 of them.
Oh shit. Damn.
All I saw from the Oscars was Eminem perform.
Yeah, that was pretty cool though. Like everybody was like looked like they weren't into it though.
Yeah.
Like they were just
Well, I
like,
mean,
okay.
they're all old guys,
But I
like old
mean, I
people.
that was like from their time. I feel like, or is that not?
I mean, that's a pumped up song. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't know anybody that hates that song.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, it was what weren't they saying that Eminem was like 17 years late because he was supposed to get an award back then,
Oh, okay.
and he
For
never.
8 Mile, huh?
Yes, and he never even went. He's like, fuck that. and and that's why I think they were saying like he's 17 years late, but he came.
That's funny.
Yeah. Fucking Eminem. Didn't he just release a new album?
Dude, I don't know. I haven't really
Yeah,
listened
he
to him.
did.
Again, like
I'm not gonna lie,
just recently or like a few months ago.
it's pretty good.
I think it was this month or last month.
Like he could still spit.
Yeah, I
I,
seen was it Godzilla? The name of the song where he starts going like crazy?
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he responded to Nick Cannon. I don't know if you were keeping up with that.
No,
Their
they were
beef.
beefing? Nah, tell me about it.
Yeah, they were beefing that. I think Nick Cannon um put out two diss songs for
Uh-huh.
no reason, like out of nowhere, like fuck Eminem, you know. And then
Honestly, yeah.
Eminem, 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 fuck,
Eminem.
yeah, he
Eminem,
didn't
Eminem.
respond. He didn't respond at all. But the fans had his back because okay, Nick Cannon's trash, so they're all just bashing on Nick Cannon and shit.
Yeah, I think Nick Cannon just did it for the clout. Honestly,
Yeah,
dude, everybody caps on Nick Cannon about his music.
Oh yeah.
I feel like they kept on him for everything.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he had sex with Mariah Carey one time and had two kids. So
When they
Yeah,
had
because
twins,
wasn't
yeah.
Eminem didn't Eminem go out with Mariah Carey as well?
Really? I don't know.
Yeah, they had a thing.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, Eminem him I personally don't his last two albums, I believe it was Kamikaze, right?
Uh huh.
Well, his
yeah, that's the
last two
one
like
before.
I personally don't like it. I don't like his new music. It's just not the same, you know?
Yeah, it doesn't have the same energy.
Yeah, it's not the real Slim Shady, you know?
Yeah.
That's what I like, the real Slim Shady, like, you know, obviously they'll, time change and but yeah, he's still out there, Eminem.
Yeah, he's good. He can spit.
Yeah, he can still spit.
Where's that nowadays? Music's like different.
Oh yeah.
It's like I feel like the beat is what gets the song like the number one. It's the beat and they have to have like a good music video nowadays.
Not even a music video, just the beat.
Do you think
It's just
so?
to me personally, it's I like the song if it has a good beat to it and it has a good flow to it.
Yeah, exactly. It
It
just has to
needs
be
to
like
have those
catchy.
two for it to be a banger, if
Yeah,
that's just the way I see it.
it just needs to have like that catchy rhythm and then like it just hits the top charts.
No, yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, there's a lot of music coming out
Like
right now.
like who's your guys' favorite rapper right now?
I don't even want to answer this question cuz you're going to just judge me so hard.
Who is it? You gotta be somebody for that.
At this moment, it's probably Young Thug.
Young Thug.
Yeah.
I like him too.
Just because like the rhythm, dude, like right now I feel like he's on the top of the game of just having such catchy like lines. Like all his songs recently have like something kind of catchy in it.
Oh
That's what
yeah.
Young Thug is, though. He's always been like that.
Exactly. Like that's why like
He's
he's
unique,
yes,
you know.
exactly.
Yeah, he's.
What's
What about
yours?
you, Tony?
Oh, I mean, like I don't really listen to a lot of like new music that comes out, but like right now, since he's still in the game, gotta go J Cole, dog.
Dang, still J. Cole?
Yeah, dog. He's always been my number one. No homo.
It's only homo because you made it homo.
Like I feel like I didn't know if you guys watched the Grammys, but I feel like they got robbed off of Grammy.
Who did?
The Revenge of the Dreamers, their album.
Honestly, I didn't even hear about that album.
No, because I think they got it nominated for best rap album,
Mm-hmm.
and what's his name took it. But for me, it wasn't even considered rap.
Who?
Um, what's his name?
Oh, Tyler the Creator, right?
Yeah, Tyler the Creator.
Yeah, you see, I like. Don't get me wrong. I like Tyler Creator, but that album did not deserve to be no the best album. You know.
Yeah, not well. I mean, he got fans, but for
He
it
no
to be a
yeah
rap album, no. You know,
yeah
he could go into his own category, maybe win that.
Yeah, he has like he's not. I think they only put it in rap because like they have nothing else to put it in. Because what else do they put it in?
I mean, well, I don't know.
And he considers
It,
himself
it's
a
it's
rapper.
like nominating what's that one girl that's all over everywhere? Billie Eilish.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's like nominating her songs for rap,
I've only heard one song of hers, so I don't know.
and you know it's not rap.
Yeah, it's not rap. It's like singing, if anything.
But the
More
only reason why I
melodic.
could like see why he's in that category is his old song.
Yeah, his old songs were rap songs.
Yeah, that's why. So they're probably like, oh, he's a rapper, but now he's not. Kind of. I don't know.
I don't know, man. Tyler the
It's more like
Creator's
pop, you know?
he's different.
yeah
Yeah,
he
which is cool, but I feel like J. Cole got robbed, or his team got robbed from a Grammy.
I
you
don't
know
know.
who got robbed?
Who?
Aaron Gordon yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't
He got
see that.
robbed.
What happened?
The All Star Weekend, the dunk contest.
Mhm.
Dog, he was just going at it,
With who?
and
Bro,
in
honestly,
the
the other guy, too, man, they did a good.
no yeah the other what's his name, like Derrick Jones,
Is
was it?
John's Jr. or
Yeah,
Jones Jr.
Derrick. Yeah, don't get me wrong. He was throwing some shit out there too. He was fucking dunking crazy. It's crazy though. Fucking Gordon, I think like in the first, actually all the rounds he did, he got all perfect 50 on them,
Yeah,
on all of it. And then the last one, which was fucking badass, where he jumped over fucking Taco, who's like
Oh, that was
seven.
him?
Yeah, where he's like what, 7 foot
Seven
three, I think.
five.
he's
No,
7'5".
yeah,
Yeah, 7'5".
he jumped over him, and down that one, he did not get the full.
That's crazy.
Like all the other dunks he did, perfect 50s, and then the last one, no.
That's funny.
I was surprised. At least I seen him losing by at least one. Did he lose by like two? Or
I
the
think
score
so.
was very low.
Yeah,
I don't
but
know. I'm not really like a fan of watching that stuff. I
I
feel like
don't
it's
either. I was just watching. I was
Because it was just on.
yeah.
no, yeah, it was on, so I was like, watching it, and I saw that yeah, he got robbed, man.
I feel like
Again, that's his second time being robbed.
oh really?
Yeah.
That sucks.
So I think he said in the press conference after, like, he's like done with that shit.
Dang.
He's like yeah, like he's like, I should have two trophies, and yeah, man.
But low key, um, Jones Jr., he knew that he lost. Like right after he did that and they gave the scores,
What
they
kind
zoomed
of
in the camera to his face and he looked disappointed that he won.
okay.
So if I was him, I would have given the trophy to because he knew that Gordon won.
You can't do
So
that. Hey, here's my
that's what I was
trophy.
telling my brother. You can't do that. And then my brother's all like, "It's his trophy. You fucking won. You could give it to whoever he wants." I'm like,
I mean, he could, but it's not gonna say his name
yeah,
on it. It's gonna say Jones Jr. and it's gonna be hanging in fucking Hayward's house.
fuck you. There's a story to tell right there.
I mean, yeah, that's true. Um, yeah, what's it called? I've seen I just watched this documentary a couple days ago called African Cowboy Entrepreneurs, and it's about these people I forgot his name. I think it's Max something. But he looks like a typical douchebag, like entrepreneur guy, like glasses, like middle aged, like he looks young, but he's starting to get that aging look to his face. He's a white guy. He has like light brown blonde hair
Yeah,
and wears a suit and stuff. Holds his phone and stuff in his hand all the time because he's doing
like
business.
a businessman.
Yeah, but like he looks like a douchebag to me. I don't know if it's just me, but
Cool.
this guy in this documentary,
Oh,
and
okay.
and so I'm watching it and I'm like, what does this guy do like to make money? What's his business in Africa? So they go and they're talking about him, like what made him go to Africa and stuff. He's just like, there's so much stuff here. Nobody ever comes here because it's Africa. Like, why would you want to come to Africa? So he's like, and he had this deal with some company in South Sudan to bring some vehicles from somewhere, and he was like, yeah, we'll do it. So the guy like starts doing it for this company. He finds the trucks. He he flies all the way to South Africa to Johannesburg, and he has to drive these trucks through like six different states to get to South Sudan from South Africa, South Johannesburg. And these trucks, the guy's on the phone. It shows him on the phone with them. He's like, "Yeah, the trucks are perfect condition. As soon as you get here, they'll be ready to go, and all this and that." And the guy's on the phone like, "Perfect. Like I have 30 days only to get these trucks to South Sudan. So like as soon as I get there, I have to leave." And the guy's like, "Okay, they're perfect in condition. Like let's go. Let's get this done." So he finds a driver and stuff for his other truck, and they go and they get there and they're looking at the trucks and they're like, what the fuck, these better not be it. They were like in such bad condition, like not even drivable at this moment. And they go inside, this place is looking like a dump. And they go and the guy's like, yeah, the trucks are not ready to go. And they go and it is the trucks outside, the ones that are all fucked up. Those are all the trucks that they wanted. And they're like looking at them, the exhaust is like half ripped off, like half the tires are all like yeah, flat. They're bad condition. It took, I think, a month just to get them going. Like the paperwork and all the car, like at least salvageable to drive. And the first driver had to leave for another like business, so they flew a guy in from Texas, like typical trucker white guy, wears a orange trucker hat with his sleeves cut on his jumper, and they show him. He's like, all right, like it's not my first time doing this, and he's going, and he's driving the truck, dude. Like the pedals like stuck in the floor. He said the brake lines barely work. It's gonna be a sketchy drive, and then the dude who's in charge, like the main guy I was talking about in the beginning, the douchebag guy,
uh,
he ends up saying like, "Oh, I have to go do something else." So it basically shows the vice cameraman and this dude that flew from Texas taking over this whole trip. And they're showing them drive through all the states, like checkpoints on every fucking thing they have to stop at. The cops might harass them, you never even know. They go to each state, going at each border. They have to stay there like for more time because like people just harass. There's like super specific like measurements. Like their car was like one one 1.5 inches over the limit, and they impounded it. Like that's how crazy it is. Like they're just douchebags to get money over there in Africa. So they're doing that in each state. They like having to pay all this money. They're like, dude, the trucks are breaking down so bad. They had to buy bananas and start sticking it into like the bearings of the wheels or something. That thing was crazy. Like they were,
What?
dude, they were doing like some crazy DUI stuff, but for a semi truck though. And they're so they finally get through all these like obstacles. I think it took like 2 months. And the guy's like, "Hey, don't go into South Sudan yet because they haven't paid me the money. So let me like make sure that like I want the money first before we give it to them." So they're like at the border and they're just waiting for the money to come in before they go in. And they're chilling at some lake, and some African people come and they start fucking threatening dog with AKs. They're like, "You know what we could do to you right now? We could just shoot you in the head and all that. Nobody would care." And like just starts threatening them. And by the end of the day, they end up getting the money, so they're able to drive into Sudan. And once they're starting to drive on the like I think it was like 8 hours or 10 hours they had left, they're driving. Dude, a drunk driver crashes into them with another like he's driving a semi truck and he crashes into the back of them, destroys his car, and like cuts his arm a little bit, kind of bad. But that's it. Like lucky to be alive, dude. Like this thing was destroyed.
Oh,
And yeah, and the cops come and everything. Dude, the cops are such corrupt over there. This dude was drunk driving, almost dies, and they let him go. No, nothing.
Jesus.
That's it. They just let him go. And then you know what they do? They impound the truckers, the two white guys. They're like, "What? Like, what do we do?" Like that guy, like in the video, it shows the guy like, "I want to drug test this guy right now," and the cops are like, "We're gonna do it later. We're gonna do it later," and he's like, "Do you know, the longer you wait, the more sober he gets?" And they're like, "No, no, we'll do it later." And then it shows them going into police station. They have to settle all their stuff, and then finally the next day they get it back. The cops are trying to like fuck them over and stuff, like trying to like get money out of them, but they're like, "No, no, no, we need this and stuff." And they I think they lied to them or something like, well, "This is for the UN, so if you guys say anything, we're gonna call them up." And then they're like, "All right, you could go." And they're like, finally go, and they don't waste no. They're like, "We don't waste no time, and we hit the road to get out of there. We're done." And then it just shows them talking and stuff. And he's like, "These 2 months are taking a toll on me right now." Because you can see how more frustrated this guy's getting. Because, like, dude, I don't know how this guy did it. I would never do that job. But yeah, they finally get to South Sudan. They drop off the semi trucks. Barely even working. I don't even know how these guys did that. And yeah, it basically just shows that. That's it. And then the guy at the end, Max, the guy who looks like a douchebag, just pulls up and he's like, "Yeah, that's what we do our jobs."
What
Like,
the freak?
yeah, dog. Like if he did that shit.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming they're making pretty good money. Like they didn't say how much they get, but I'm assuming it's a pretty good amount if they're like willing to do that. Like this guy came from Texas to Africa to drive this truck.
Yeah.
And like he literally had to fix it at every border. Like every border there was something going wrong with this truck.
Shit.
so he's a mechanic.
Mechanic, driver, I don't even everything you could think of. This dude was
And then,
getting through it.
yeah. On top
Businessman.
of that, yeah. On top of that, it's dangerous out there.
Yeah, dude, exactly.
Like
Like it's
it's
Africa.
freaking dangerous.
It's
Yeah.
Africa.
Like yeah. It's yeah. They probably do get paid good. Damn. That's crazy.
Yeah, I was yeah, so like when I was watching that I was thinking about like if I'll be able to travel anywhere, it for sure wouldn't be in Africa.
No. Yeah. Yeah. Africa's fucking. I mean, every country's corrupt
But like
in their,
Africa, like the
in
whole
their own.
continent is basically bad.
Yeah. I mean, look at the um. I think the richest woman in Africa is right now. I think she's
Better not be
under.
Oprah.
No, it's the Africa's richest woman. I think she's under investigation. I guess like documents were leaked that she exploited the country's wealth to enrich herself.
What?
Yeah, like we're talking about, millions and millions. Yeah, I guess they froze all her. her bank accounts and shit. Like,
Isabel dos
she's,
Santos.
yes, that's her name. I think it's Isabel or something like that.
Yeah, Isabel dos
Isabel
Santos,
dos,
former daughter of. Oh
of
no,
the
daughter.
president.
Yeah, former daughter of the president.
Yeah, that's crazy, huh?
Yeah, that is crazy.
It's crazy.
But I mean, it's hey, the corruption is not as bad as Mexico though, dude. Mexico just fucking,
Oh yeah, the cartels and everybody.
dude. Yeah, cartels basically run Mexico. That's how it is,
Yeah,
though.
Dude, like, would they ever be able to stop that? Like,
Honestly,
what would they have to do to stop the cartels?
the only thing that can happen, the way I see it, is have death squads and just
Like, they have to just go out there and just start murdering them, right?
yeah, like that.
Cause
I mean, that's what's look at. I think that's what's happening in the Philippines when the president,
yeah,
like, he got heavy into it. He's like, that's why in like over there, like,
yeah,
if you're a drug dealer and stuff, they kill you.
yeah.
Like,
I
they
think I
have
heard them say that like you could legit see like if you see like a gang member or something, like you just could just shoot them and like you could
yeah,
like that's it, like you get away with it because like they're a gang member.
yeah. Like, I
over in
know that's
Mexico.
harsh,
No, in the
but
Philippines.
it's
Okay.
harsh. But that's
It
the only way you can stop
uh,
it, honestly.
yeah, honestly, that's the only way you could stop it because if not, like if you be like, okay, we're gonna send you to jail and change your life and stuff, like how many
That's
times
not.
have they done that and it's not worked?
Yeah,
Like literally,
yeah,
the prisons are run by the members inside.
yeah. And if you try to be the good guy, you're just gonna end up with a bullet in the back of your head. You
Yep,
know,
or a
like,
blade.
look at all these judges getting killed, politicians getting kidnapped. Yeah, it's just that's the only way, I think. Deadly force.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, there's nothing you really could do at this point. Like, you're gonna have to border off Mexico from whatever countries border Mexico on the south,
Uh
and
huh.
then just not let anybody in, and just try to like control it from there.
Yeah,
You gotta let people in though.
But that's the thing. Like, the more like, you're not gonna stop violence because you're gonna just keep on letting more people in that are not with the regimen.
yeah. Like, you see what, like, Trump is doing with the wall. You know,
I don't
he's
know.
trying to block it off, have less people come in.
But that takes away from the old saying, the American dream.
At
The
one point,
American dream, the American dream is different now, dude.
yeah, like Americans are trying to make the American dream.
Yeah, the American dream is that's why they call it American dream.
Yeah, but
The way I see it, like, if you really wanna, it's hard, to get applied for visas and shit,
yeah, I
especially
mean,
if if you're poor, especially it's hard, and I understand why people jump over, but the problem is we don't know who's coming over. You know,
That's yeah, exactly.
that's the problem. Like 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 right now, the way I see it is, when like coyotes bring people over the border, is a lot of it is like legit. Like, let's just say it's a group of 20 people, right? I'm pretty sure like just five of them are actually civilians that actually want their a life better for their family. But then
Yep,
the rest, they're just a bunch of single men
that are coming over here to
that are
sell
coming
drugs.
over here and just backing shit up. Like, I saw this report, like, 1 in 3 women get raped. That's by people just by
yeah,
crossing the border. That's sad, dude. there's so much human trafficking going on, especially people legit
Do you th- do you
in the caravan, especially people would come in and they'll be like, "Oh, this is my daughter, you know, or son, you know." When you have a child, you get more of chances. You know, that's why they started doing DNA tests because like over 50% of those kids aren't even their kids, you know?
they would legit just kidnap him and just be like, "Hey, this is my kid. Let me in."
Exactly, yeah. I was
What?
saw in this report how this mother was legit spitting on her kid's mouth so when they would
Oh.
get his DNA, you know?
Yeah, so like when they check it, it's gonna match. It's gonna be hers.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Wow.
dude, that's not right. Like
Dude,
dude, there's
no.
a lot of human, and what's crazy is people just think it's Mexicans because obviously it's Mexico, but no, people from like different countries, like from Russia when they or Syria, wherever it is around the world, the only way to go in illegally is basically through the border wall.
Yep. It's
That's
either
the
through
only way.
Canada or
That's
Mexico.
yeah. Like I think in the past caravan, there was a shit ton of African people.
That's
Like
crazy.
you're like what the heck, you know? Like
Yeah.
like everyone uses that wall. It's not just Mexicans. Everyone uses that wall.
Yeah. But like at what point are people going to understand, "Hey, maybe we're just full right now."
Yeah,
Never.
dude. Like that's the way I see it
Never.
too. Like I have coworkers who have been through hard times, and they're fucking they go homeless, and they try to apply for food stamps and shit like that, and they get denied, you
Yeah.
know. And
And
they're
and there's
Mexican too, but then they also see like how come people who are illegal
and
come in
they
here
and there's
and they
like
get free shit, they get all this free shit, but then me as a American, I don't get shit, like I
y-
know I'm Mexican, and I support the I'm Mexican, but
yeah.
it's not fair that me as a American do not get the first privilege, and then other than illegal, that's the way I see it.
Yep.
Because dude, we pay a lot of taxes
I mean, it makes
on,
sense to
on
me.
illegals, you know, like we pay a lot in just in illegal immigration, dude. We pay a lot, when they go into the emergency rooms, they don't get they don't get freaking uh a check, they don't get to pay for anything because who the hell is this guy, we don't know,
Yep.
that's what that cripples. Well, it's mostly California, California has a lot of illegal. Now I do get the sense that you I know people who come here, work, who are great people, like they do deserve American citizenship. Like the whole thing of Mexicans are stealing jobs, or I see that pretty stupid, honestly. Like if you really wanted the job, you would have had it. You're just fucking lazy. That there's
Exactly.
there's people who want to work. That's why they do the stuff that they do.
Yeah, like people that work in the field.
Yeah, like you don't see a fucking white guy out there.
Like I say, if people work out in the fields, they should get all the benefits.
No,
Yep.
Cause
yeah,
that's the hardest work you're ever gonna do.
And
no, yeah,
I seen that people that work in the fields, dude, they get like crazy like foot diseases cuz like the chemicals in the food that they spray,
yeah,
I
yeah.
guess it gets into their feet and stuff, and their feet start getting like all ugly and deformed and fat.
No, my mom, she she like she goes to like those places to like help people, right?
Mhm.
And there's this guy, I've seen him before too. Dude, he's on crutches, dude. He's like what mid 40s
Uh huh.
or early 40s. He's still chilling, dude. He's on crutches right now. He looks like he has like a freaking soft like arm, like a big
Oh
ass
no.
like it's all those chemicals. You know, what are they gonna do? They're most of the time. I'm not trying to sound fucked up, but they're most likely illegal. They can't really
Do
do
anything.
anything. Because they're scared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're scared. Like you don't want to like bring
Especially right
and
now.
yeah, risk that. You have your family over here, and you don't want to get deported.
Yep. All right. So we're catching up on the hour mark. I feel like we're talking about a lot of downer stuff. So
Yeah.
let's end it off on like a good topic. Um, you guys have at this moment, you guys could travel anywhere in the world. Where would it be? You have 1 week to travel there. Budget's not the question. Like you could just travel there. Why? Why would you travel there?
Uh, I'll probably go to Montana.
Montana? Why Montana?
Montana?
In the whole world, you
Yeah,
would choose Montana.
yeah, I've never been there, dog.
What? Okay, why?
Like straight up, like I've never heard someone say I want to go to Montana.
Because there's nothing in Montana. That's why.
Exactly. There's nothing over there. That's why like if there's nothing over there, there has to be something that you get me. Since no one really explores it, there has
Okay,
to
so you
be.
want to go discover something in Montana, is what you're saying.
Not discover something like truly amazing, but just the environment. You know.
You just want to be around the nature, the less
Yeah.
people, just to yourself and the nature.
Yeah. Like honestly, like I would like to retire in Montana. Have a nice little ranch, just be by myself.
You know
No
where
humans.
I think would
What
be
was that?
better for you? Wyoming.
Wyoming.
Yep.
Wyoming seems pretty cool too.
There's even less people in Wyoming than Montana. There's like literally nothing.
Yeah, those are good. That's the cool. What about you? Where would you want to travel?
I would want to travel to. I've been seeing a lot of like third world countries like getting visited on YouTube. So I would want to visit Kazakhstan. I don't know if you guys know what that is. It used to be part of Russia or the Soviet Union.
Yeah, Pakistan.
Yeah, it well now it's its own place since the Soviet Union fell,
Uh
and
huh.
it's like half. It's I think the country's majority Muslims and then Christians, but it's like Russians and Asians mixed together and Muslims, like Middle Eastern people.
Uh huh.
So that's kind of like a new place. Um, yeah, and I was like watching videos. It's super nice, like modern looking, like surprisingly for like what it is, and that's really cheap to travel. Like you could get like a full course meal for like less than $3, just cause like the money like exchange there is just so crazy. But yeah,
Pakistan would be cool. Just gotta be careful, I guess.
yeah. What about
Any
you, Tony?
anything that's third world country. You know, Speaking from we're from the first world country, but you know it's different.
Yeah,
Like you can get away, not in the sense of like you can get away with things, but like there's no obviously there's laws, of course, but the way I see it is it's just different. You gotta be on your toes
yep.
because if I'm pretty sure you know third world country sees
I I
American
mean
or something, they're gonna they're gonna take
I
advantage.
I mean everywhere has their good and bad places, you know.
No, yeah, no, yeah, of course.
So I just mean like if you just don't travel to those areas, you might be chilling.
Yeah, it's gotta be. basically know where you're traveling.
Yep. All
Because
right.
I mean, you don't want to enter a place area and end up becoming a feature in the ISIS video or something.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, you don't want to be doing that.
What about you, Anthony? Where would you like to go?
Shit, someone's at my door.
What was that?
Keep talking. Someone's at my door. Hold on. They're knocking.
Okay. Wow.
Pakistan.
I mean, I think we'll just end it off right here then, right?
On the yeah,
All right. I think that
that's
was a
it. We had.
good. I think that was a good episode right
I think
there.
we had a
First,
pretty good podcast.
good first episode.
This is the very first episode.
Three
We
of
still
three for
got more to
one.
learn.
Yep. All right.
Yeah,
Thanks for
we'll
listening, everybody. Hopefully, we'll be back next week for another episode of 3 for 1. Peace out.
catch you guys later.